I have been catching hell trying to find some kind of wilderness place out here to be out in nature. You know, I moved here from the desert, and in the desert you step out of your front door and you're out in wilderness. Well, here it is tough. The suburbs extend from Tijuana all the way up north to Santa Barbara, and the urban sprawl, it's truly a megalopolis. But even the Santa Ana Mountains are completely crowded. Laguna Hills are completely crowded. Everything, you have to pay for everything. Adventure passes here, parking passes there. For state parking, it's like $10 a vehicle to park in a state park. It's ridiculous. So I just hoof it on the street, man. So anyways, let's get to the Camelback Ambush. Okay, I apologize in advance for the traffic noise. There's no getting around it. The traffic is everywhere, and I feel claustrophobic since I moved back into the urban sprawl. Okay, anyway, the Camelback Ambush, great piece of kit. Like I said in my how to really pack a backpack video, the Baltoro 71, I used this whole thing as my water bladder inside that pack because it allows me to venture forth from a bivouac site, so I can use this for day hiking. All right, it's made out of 500D Cordura fabric. It weighs by itself 1.9 pounds, empty, with no water in it or anything like that. You fill the water bladder. You fill the water bladder through the port here. That's 3.1 liters. That's 6.6 pounds. So your total bag, without putting anything else into it, with the water, is 8.5 pounds, just by itself. So, do you want to go trail running with it? I don't know. There isn't. I would think if you're going to go trail running with the Camelback Ambush, that you'd want some kind of hip strap thing. There's no waist strap, so I can just imagine you're running, and it's like flop, 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 flopping on your back, depending on how heavy it is. So I don't know. I probably wouldn't want to go trail running with this thing. It might be too heavy. Anyway, so 500D Cordura, the total volume, and they include the Camelback, the water bladder. That's 3.1 pounds. This little pocket here, they say, according to the website, is 3.1, not pounds, I'm sorry, liters. That the little pocket in here is worth another 3.1 liters for a total of, and the math doesn't equate on the website, 6.1 liter total volume for this bag. The straw is unique. It's ready for all this NBC stuff you've seen probably at your local clothing sales if you're military type. So you can disconnect the bite valve here and attach an NBC for your protective mask type fitting, so you can drink water in a mop posture. So protected cover there to keep the dirt out. The neoprene liner is supposed to protect your fluids from freezing in the winter and from getting too hot in the summer. Okay, so the outside has the top pocket here that you can put your little knickknacks in here. Like me, I got an emergency bag. Alright, you can't see this map and protractor. And that's just scratching the surface on what you can put in here. The bottom pouch here is more like the normal thing that you find in Camelback bags. There's always these little kind of webbing type pockets that are the perfect size for 30 round magazines. So you've got 2 more magazines that you can fit in there, key fob, you know, or whatever, radio batteries, whatever you got. Then this pocket here, fairly expansive. It's loose, so you can put, you know, you can put a lot of stuff in here. I guess it's only up to, you know, how tight the zipper is going to work, you know, to actually close it up. The front of the pocket is covered with PALS webbing, Molle webbing, and so I put this 200 round saw pouch on here as an accessory pocket, a utility pocket. So in here, you know, headlamp, first aid kit here, homemade, a little bit of grub, fire starting kit, stove, tinder, and I could probably fit, I didn't bring it, but I could probably fit my a fuel cell in here for the pocket rocket here, the MSR pocket rocket. So yeah, having this little pouch, you have to buy it on your own. It doesn't come with it, but it totally widens the flexibility of this system. But the thing that got me about this, and I originally got this as an accident. It was one of the things that were issued from the supply room, and there's one hanging around that nobody claimed, and so I claimed it. Okay, one of the most amazing things about this bag that I like the best is this little strap. I got this bag on accident. It was one of the things that we were issued through our supply chain in the military, and it looked too simple. You know, everyone's getting these big bags, and you know, Camelback BFMs and all these huge patrol bags and stuff like that. And I saw one of these. It was actually a desert color pattern, and once I started looking at it, I was really blown away by the things you could do with it because of this strap. Okay, you undo the strap and just the whole world opens up for you. Here goes a poncho. Cinch it down. All right, that ain't going anywhere. Okay, here goes a Basha with 550 cord right here. Tighten that sucker down, slap some stakes in the accessory pouch or even the normal pouch here, right? And you're good to go. Right? The whole world opens up for you. You can stay overnight, you know, you could do anything. But one thing that I saw that people aren't doing was utilizing, well, all the videos that I saw, they only used this strap, if at all. They didn't really discuss this much. It wasn't that big of an emphasis, and this little piece right here is what sold me on it, where I'm thinking this is the best day pack thing ever, right? Is if you unzip this part right here, it just gets even more and more powerful. All right, here's your tent. Here's your floor or your sleeping bag. You know, you can put a poncho liner in here somehow, right? You fold this sucker over and strap it, and that ain't going anywhere. All right, that is not going anywhere. Okay, that just makes things so much more flexible. All right, you can see that ain't going anywhere. I mean, there's one inherent problem with it. As you drink the water, you know, you drink the water from the bottom, you know, and the backing is gonna, you know, it's gonna go away. So the stability of this surface is gonna go away, but all you have to do is retighten this thing. Okay, but incredible capability for just a simple, barely more than a bladder carrier with no pockets type system. So totally love this thing. Okay, carrying options. All right, you got the straps. The straw gets routed out through here. drain tube goes through here, and it can, it can be routed through the D-ring once you, you remove the quick release straw. It goes right in through there, fits perfectly. All right, so that this thing isn't flopping on you on patrol or on your day hike or whatever. All right. Got a chest strap. All right, and what's cool is you can get rid of all your excess strappage by these Velcro tabs here. Alright, so these Velcro tabs allow you to keep your extra straps from flapping all over the place by just simply attaching it back on itself. Alright, and these slide. Alright, these slide. So if you need a quick release, say you've gotten your strap tightened all the way down, you can either quick release here to doff the pack for both of them, or you simply lift up with your thumbs, boop, gives you a little extra slack, so you can just remove it off from your shoulders. So pretty simple, ingenious system. All right, now I want to talk about putting this actually on a plate carrier or a vest or something like that, a Molle vest. All right, I'm gonna get that figured out and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so what I've done is I pulled the straw back out of the strap and I re-cinched all the extra straps here. And all you do is you just tuck the straps out of the way. They got to be long enough to actually slide in here. But anyway, you stick them in these pockets that get all this extra stuff out of your way. And then the same thing with the main straps. Alright, they tuck in the top part here. And I saw this cool video, this guy, as I was doing research for stuff that people hadn't really thought about when dealing with this particular system. This guy had taken his poncho and stuffed it down the sleeve here, which I thought was pretty ingenious. But then I found the problem with that was his water bladder wasn't full. And so if you have a full water bladder, you're not going to be able to fit a poncho down here. But it was a good idea. He stuck it all the way down in here. It's folded all neat, and it slipped in this whole compartment. I was like, huh, pretty neat. Okay, so normally when you go through RFI, you get these little D-rings with some of your kit, all right? And this is how you use it to attach to your Molle vest or your plate carrier or what have you. All right, so hook it up here. Oh, and this vest is a Over Armor by Spec Ops, which I bought back in 2006, my last tour in Iraq, and buy-op at one of the clothing sales joints there. Alright, so you attach it there, and then there are other attachment points here on both sides. Here, another D-ring, and you attach it to your Molle, and then the same thing on the other side. Attach it to the Molle. And that way it's on. Doesn't come off. Okay, so on your vest, and of course the weight's going to be offset with all the rest of your ammo and radios and all that kind of stuff. Would I wear it in my gun truck? No. So, you know, you got to choose the system that's best for you, but that's it. That's the Camelback Ambush. All right, here it is without the Molle vest, just being worn. You can see how small it is. All right, it's very basic, but with a lot of capability, a lot of load carrying capability that you just don't see when you take a first glance at it. So check it out. If you like these videos, please subscribe. I appreciate all your support. And if you're in Southern California, leave some comments down below about what you're doing to stay physically prepared for the big one. It's coming. So yep, this is Sable Fighter saying thanks, and go ahead, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Get out there.